And what's up, guys? So Zach Friesen and Kyle here, back at it. We're going to be going over some Shiba Inu Coin news today. And yeah, thank you for everyone who came early. We appreciate you all. But yeah, what's up, Kyle?
Sorry, doing good. Hope you guys are all having a amazing day, week. Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Today is the holiday in the U.S. So
Yes.
Happy holidays. And yeah, we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu today. We're down just a little bit. We're down to about 6 to 5%, just over the last 24 hours. But the overall cryptocurrency market is looking pretty crappy right now anyways. So
Yeah,
it's okay.
Pretty much just following the market at this point. I think we've pretty much found a bottom for today at least. But yeah, Bitcoin down to 3%, Ethereum almost down 5%. The overall crypto market back down to about 2 trillion and a 3% decrease over the last day. And yeah, I mean, a few of us got to get in on these dips, and I need to make that sound a lot lower.
Was that the donation? Or that's a
subscription? Yeah, that was absolutely crazy.
If you guys are watching right now, let us know where you guys are tuning in from. We'd love to see where viewers are hailing from, whatever land that you may come from. We want to see. Or like the stream too. That would be cool as well. Hey, Sheep Meme Master, the devs are extremely quiet. Something big coming. I hope so. Hopefully that's the reason. I have noticed that, yeah, the Shib official Twitter account, the Shib or Shaitoshi himself, and I think one other Twitter account, they haven't said anything. So Sheep Meme Master, you might have a point. You might have a very valid point there. Either way.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked a lot about this. Whenever we see this low of volume with Shiba Inu Coin, where we're pretty much just consolidating, and we're below $1 billion, usually something comes, and then that volume gets back up into that $2 to $5 billion range, just depending how big the news is. But really, I mean, a lot of different things could be coming up. Robinhood being namely one of them. We've been making a lot of videos on that recently, obviously, with that 1.1 million Twitter follower page, Zero Hedge, mentioning a listing in early February possible. Who knows if that is legitimate or not. However, if it is, we could just be kind of having a calm before the storm here. So
this could be very much.
Yes.
Hey guys, just finished up happy hour from Minnesota. What's up, Southward? Welcome back, one of our
let's go
channel members. Welcome. Somebody said they're from the Netherlands. That's a sick. Bend, Oregon. Somebody put I think that's South Korean. Or is that? I think that's Korean, right? I don't know what that says. Obviously, is there a way to translate?
I have no clue.
I can't translate it. Well, either way, welcome. Hope you guys are having a great time. Okay. Now he translated into English. I still don't know what that means. I'd have to pull Google Translate. Killing Alabama. Welcome, Rusty Haddock. Oh, Rusty Haddock, you're one of our new Discord members. Hope you're having a good time in there. Welcome. We have the Netherlands in Europe. That's awesome.
Anime Gains
UK
also.
XRP Den.
And anime is also in our Discord.
Oh, what's up, Anime Gains? Welcome from Illinois. Shout out. That's sick.
I am Duck on Discord. That's what's up.
Oh.
But yeah, mentioning or just with
speaking of the Discord.
Yeah. You go for it. Tell them.
Oh, okay. All right. If you guys aren't already, most of you guys, I'm sure, in this live stream are probably from the Discord. But if you aren't, I really would recommend you guys joining the private Discord. We're running a 50% off sale right now. So if you guys want to take advantage of that and get in while you can, again, that current rate at $10 will be locked in if you guys get into it now. But once that goes away, it will no longer be available for option. You will only have the $20 option. So if you guys want to get a discounted rate every single month on the Discord subscription, I really recommend signing up now, sooner rather than later, guys, because this sale will end at the end of the week. That is the only time that we're running it so far. So make sure you get in while you can. It's linked down in the first link in the description below, and it's also linked in the chat right now as well.
Yeah, you'll lock this in. By the way, it doesn't just go to $20 once, next month or whatever. You'll lock in this price right here. So it's probably best to do it now if you're interested.
You get to keep $10 as long as you are a part of the Discord. However long until you unsubscribe if you do, right? So
yeah. What's up, boys from San Diego? Hey, I'm currently in Flagstaff. Kyle's in SoCal. Where's everyone from? Where are we all tuning in from before we get into the Sheep news today? Let us know in the comment section below. And also leave a like on the stream if you guys haven't already. We're doing okay on the likes for how many concurrent viewers we have, but let's see how many more likes and where everyone's tuning in from.
Yep, we'd love to see it.
We want to know.
Can it hit 1 cent? Realistically, I think 1 cent is like the ultimate price target that if it did hit 1 cent, that would go crazy. Now, the possibility of it hitting 1 cent, I think it really relies on a lot of factors. What we need to see, if it was going to hit 1 cent this year, we need to see an absolutely insane bull market, like in the crypto markets. We have to see something that we've never seen before, as far as the run that cryptocurrency, or that this cryptocurrency and the overall cryptocurrency market can make. We need to see that. We also need to see, for the most part, we need to see a lot of catalysts that are actually going to be positive pieces of news for Shiba Inu, right? We need these types of events that go on, like for instance, Shibarium, right? That's a big one that a lot of people keep talking about and waiting for. Another one is Robinhood. Of course, everybody loves Robinhood. Everybody likes to talk about Robinhood, right? And the kind of last big one that I can think of off the top of my head, the NFT game, right? The NFT game that it's not even an NFT game, it's a game in general, their AAA game that they're still working on. So
Doggie
those
DAO.
are just a few examples. There's a ton of other catalysts, but I think those catalysts in specific, if they go really, really well, and if we see a just crazy cryptocurrency market this year, I think we could reach 1 cent. I think it's possible, but there's a lot of ifs that have to happen in order for that to be the case.
Yeah, Discord, so worth it. Appreciate you, Southward. Kentucky, Detroit, Australia, UK. My friend from the UK is actually coming in the 7th through the 21st. So maybe we'll get that British guy on here at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was a finance major. Who knows? He's got a big boy job now. Anyways, yeah. So Shib down 5% for those of you, who are just tuning in. This is very indicative of just a broader market. What's happening in the broader market? We're down 5%, but I mean, so is basically Ethereum. So basically, we're down 1% compared to Ethereum, but with those bigger market caps, it's a lot more money outflowing out of those than Shiba Inu, obviously.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna go over some.
Got some
news today.
News we want to go over. We're just chilling, just hanging out. Let us know in the comments or in the chat, if you guys have anything that you want to talk about that you think might be important about Shiba Inu, or something that maybe we don't. Let us know. We'll ask you guys, or we'll talk about it, and we'll flesh it out in more detail. Also, make sure to like the stream. We got 43 people watching right now. Let's get those likes up. We got 29 likes right now. Let's see if we can get to 40 likes here in the next 5 minutes.
Yes. Okay. So the first thing I want to go over is some more Doggie DAO info has come out, kind of on some more details. So let's go over this. So this is Harley Queen. Is this Queenie? I'm not too sure, but
that might be.
Either way, first stage of the DAO, basically you're going to be able to vote for the woofable pairs. We already knew this. And basically, if you guys didn't know though, you're going to be able to do that by holding staked bone. So if you have what's called T-bone, which is staked bone, you're going to be able to vote for different pairs of things that you can then use your Shib to get into another type of currency. The second stage, we're going to have new actions being added, and the DAO will keep evolving, but basically this will improve as long as people participate. So if you guys are interested in participating in that, make sure you guys are joining with the new Shiba Swap v2. That's also another thing we have coming up this year. They're basically kind of revamping Shiba Swap into 2.0. So if you stake your bone, you're going to be able to earn a percentage. I'm not sure. I believe it's like 100% right now a year, but that's changeable at any moment. It's variable. And because you can't just get 100% fixed.
You always got to be careful with those interest rates. There's some tokens that offer literally like 400 or 5,000 freaking APY, and it's like that's not sustainable.
I'm pretty sure one on Watcher Guru is promising like 800% right now that I saw. Just like, I don't know if you saw that earlier today, but
oh my god, pull it up.
It's it's very interesting. It should be like right here.
It's not something I'm touching with a 10-foot bull for sure. No. But I mean,
yeah, so it's like Looks NFT platform sustain a 800% staking APR.
Oh my god.
And so yeah,
no way does it sustain that. There's no way.
No,
just no way.
You can't sustain that for more than a month. On the first day, it said that it was 2,600. Today it's down to 800%. So it's already gone down. 67%. I'm sure this will go down by the day. But anyways, Bone has given 100% for a pretty long time now. Every time I check, it's usually around that amount. And we can actually check what it is right now just by going to Shiba Swap, and I'm pretty sure it would be a pretty substantial amount. Is it burying? Yes, it's burying. Yeah, okay, now it's Bone APY is 88%. So before it was like 134% last time I checked, like a month ago. So these things just go up and down and up and down. But not a bad way to do it.
That for quite some time though. I mean, I want to say back in, I think October, when we were talking about something similar to this on live, it was around like 86 or 87%, I think, APY on Bone specifically. I don't know about the other ones, but like that's pretty good. I mean, granted, this cryptocurrency is extremely popular. There's a lot of money and liquidity constantly flowing in. Like, you know, it's kind of given that something like this would be relatively stable. The price, however, has not really been exactly as stable as we'd like it to be. But, you know, of course, Bitcoin has unfortunately affected that quite a bit.
Yeah, and Ethereum, obviously those two are drivers of the markets. But anyways, I like what Shib Meme Master just put in there. Shib currency, Bone is gas and governance. So obviously gas meaning instead of having Ethereum, when we get Shibarium, that's going to be the gas fees, much lower. And then leash, utility, and NFTs. And then Shi, which is something that's not out yet, is going to be a stable coin pegged to the US penny. Usually stable coins are pegged to the dollar, but we're going to be doing it to the penny. So those are that's the ecosystem we have going right now, and it's something that will continue to evolve, especially as we get into the Doggie DAO and have a bit more say in what goes on with this coin. Right. But yeah, so if you guys want to be basically involved, you have to be staking your Bone. So, and you can own Bone by staking your Shib, if you guys don't know, and other ways once Shiba Swap 2.0 comes out. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to go over with this whole Doggie DAO info update. And yeah, I mean, there isn't too much else in terms of news today. I mean, there was 134 million Shiba Inu burned in the past 24 hours, while 328 million tokens were destroyed last week. So good amount yesterday.
Also, we have 52 people in here. Let's get the stream likes to about 50 likes, guys. We're at 37 likes right now. Let's see if you guys can do it. The only reason we ask is that we want to get more people in the Shiba Inu army in here. The more you like the stream, the more people get in here. And obviously, the bigger the community grows and the more people that we can get our information out to and, of course, talk with and conversate with about Shiba Inu.
Very much agree. Someone asked in the chat if they're a newbie to staking. The closest I have to staking right now is using Crypto Earn. I locked up my coins for probably 6 coins. If you guys want to know which coins I did, it's in our private Discord. You can join that. But
link in the description, first link in the description, and of course in the chat.
I locked in about 6 different coins for 3 months. So they're paying me an average of 6%. And that means, if you have a problem with selling when you didn't want to sell in the first place, but you just think it's going down too much and you want to lock them up, you can do that and earn yourself a % of interest as well to try to, hedge against your losses. Right.
And you can also do it with stable coins too. There's quite a few different stable coins.
Tether.
That, if you want to do it with Tether or USD, that's also something that I've been heavily considering over the last couple of days, especially with inflation being so prevalent now, unfortunately, in the market and everything else. So we'll see how that goes.
Southward,
hopefully, if it you go.
Yeah, Southward just mentioned a great idea, that I just had.
I see that.
He said, I wish there was a place I could get some free sheep. Well, I actually know a way you can get some free sheep. So if you go to that first link in the description, or I'm sure Kyle is going to be putting it in the comment section, and you deposit $1 on public.com, which is actually what you're looking at right now. It's a great social investing app. All you have to do is deposit $1 on the app, and you'll get up to $70 worth of free stock. And this is a good stock too. If you don't want to put into Shib, it's fine. But if you do, say you get $50 worth of free stock, we've gotten that multiple times. I've gotten it once on stream. You can basically sell that and invest it into Shiba Inu Coin. And all you did was put $1 in, and you get to kind of get anything from a range of like $3 all the way to $70. So if you guys want to do that, go ahead and use that link in the chat or the first link in the description.
Yes, sir. XRP Den keeps asking about Elon Mars. some
Oh,
cryptocurrency project I've never heard of. He wants our hot
you've.
take on it.
I'm pretty sure you've heard of. Does he mean
I've
Dogelon
heard
Mars?
of Dogelon Mars, but I've never heard of Elon Mars.
I'm
Do you
sure.
mean Dogelon Mars XRP, Den? Is that what you're referring to?
I'm sure
You're
he
not gonna
means,
like our take on it, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
we're not fans.
This is the thing about a lot of the different currencies that are even brought up in our private Discord. A lot of the guys in our Discord like to get into some risky stuff, and I agree. We actually put out a risky play yesterday, or I did. I mean, on one that actually could be okay, but you guys have to join the Discord for that.
Join the Discord to see it.
But this one, Dogelon Mars, is one of my least favorite projects I have ever come across. And this is because they don't even have a roadmap. The only thing that they have is joining 2 communities with Twitter and Telegram, where I'm sure they don't bring out any new news. And the only thing that they have is a comic, which is cool. You can have a comic plus a roadmap, but there is no roadmap. There's nothing where you're going. And all they show you is how to buy it. There's no why you should buy it or, what it does. It's just, hey, you just have to create a MetaMask wallet, send Ethereum to your wallet, and then swap ETH for Elon. Boom, you have it. Okay, so, but like, why? Why should I have it? It makes no sense why people would be investing in this.
Not exactly a coin that we're a fan of, if you can already tell. Yeah. I would say the main community coins that we stick to a very select few. And there are a few that we do kind of go outside of Shiba Inu on. Most of that stuff is all on our Discord though. So again, if you guys want to know when we're buying every cryptocurrency, every stock, but mainly these other kind of cryptocurrency community type coins, you got to get in our Discord. It's 50% off right now, guys. I really think you guys should take advantage of it if you can. Sorry about my voice, by the way.
Yeah, this will be only for one more week, or pretty much like 5 or 6 days at this point, where we're going to be having this tier. So if you get in on this, then you get to keep this tier. So definitely join with that first or second link in the description, or with the link in the chat. It's already up there too. But yeah.
You said, how about Baby Doge? Do you know anything about Baby Doge?
I think that yes, I do, but
because I've done very little, if any, research on it.
I'm not gonna.
It's having a day today, I think, or it was. I don't know if
I'm not gonna talk about it because you know.
I respect.
Think about the. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I think you understand. Oh, thank you so much for Shib Meme Master for tweeting us out. I really appreciate you, Shib, for that.
Shout out Shib Meme Master, bro. What a guy. Love that dude.
I wonder why Crypto.com would host it on their exchange. I wouldn't think they'd have it if they weren't on some sort of behind the scenes plans. Oh, I shouldn't have read that before getting some, what's it called? Context. Pete Friesen, keep it rolling, boys. Thank you, Dad. Appreciate it. That's my dad, guys.
Let's get it.
But yeah, let's go into Shiba Inu Art. This is another good one. Good Twitter account to follow. I mean, I think our account is really good to follow as well.
Our account's sick to follow as well,
yeah. But anyways, there is this thing where I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we've just been quietly getting listed on a lot of different exchanges around the world. I'm sure you've been kind of like reporting on these as they come through. But absolutely. I mean, literally within this week, Coin Bazaar started trading. This is an India exchange. MXC Global started Bone trading. Giotis, which is another, I believe, India exchange. I can't remember. Yes, Reserve Bank of India. So another India exchange, and then also Bitso, which is Mexico's leading exchange, listed Shiba Inu as well. So literally in the past week, we've gotten like 4 or 5 different exchanges to be listing Shiba Inu coin all across the world. So we're really expanding our market right now, which is extremely good to see.
Absolutely. And the other thing too that I think is really important to mention is that as long as, because I know a lot of people like to point out, these exchanges and say, who cares, right? Like these are small exchanges that I will, never use. I don't know anybody who uses them, and they just kind of complain about it. But I really don't think that it's a bad thing that in countries outside of the US and literally all over the world, that there is more and more options for average everyday people like you and I to buy cryptocurrency, especially Shiba Inu. The more accessible Shiba Inu is, the more likely it is to increase in price over the long term. So it's important that we get these exchange listings in other countries, of course. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing that, or it's not a bad thing, but I don't think that it's something to, criticize and knock that, oh, well, who cares? Like this exchange only has like, 1,000 followers on Twitter. Who cares? It's an exchange listing, it's something.
Yeah, even
Something.
if it's not something that you think is going to affect it very much, it will in the long run. A lot of people just want the 20% pump right now, and then the 15% pump fall or correction to follow. I'd rather just be getting all these things and them helping us in the long term than getting these short term gains or anything
Absolutely.
like that. Even though I think something like Robinhood will definitely give us a massive pump, because we have no idea, especially if Robinhood just like puts it out like randomly out of nowhere. That's going to be extremely good for Shib, because we can't really buy the rumor because we don't know the day it's coming out. If Robinhood's like, hey, we're going to start trading the 24th, we'll probably have a sizable pump then, but then a sell off once it happens. If Robinhood just says, hey, Shiba Inu tradable on Robinhood, we will pump massively.
100%. And that actually segues in. Well, there's two ones. One, shout out Matthew Dropco. He says 71 viewers, 48 likes. Let's get those likes up. You heard him. Get the likes up. But the second thing, Sheep Meme Master said, what's your prediction on the next catalyst? In my opinion, Zach might disagree. Zach might agree. I don't know. It's Robinhood. I think Robinhood is the next catalyst that we're all patiently waiting for. It seems like, as far as posturing goes, as far as crypto numbers goes, as far as everything goes, I think that is the next catalyst that we are all expecting and waiting for.
100%. I agree. I had tweeted out this morning. You guys should also follow us on Twitter. Kyle's been putting out a lot of good stuff, in the past couple of days. Really more than just Sheep too. We're putting out some real bangers out there. So if you guys want to follow us, you can do that.
That's how we roll. You guys are going to follow us on Twitter. That's why. When will Sheep delete a zero?
I think Robinhood listing.
Robinhood listing, yeah, I could definitely see a deleted zero for sure.
And we've seen Zero Hedge put out something on Robinhood saying, well, he tweets a lot, so I can't really do that.
And full disclosure, this is an account that has been banned like multiple times, and there has been quite a bit of I'll just call it FUD, because a lot of it is FUD. He's very much a perma bear. He's always saying like the market's going to crash, the market's done, like inflation's through the roof, everybody's going to die. That's kind of the overall takeaway from that account. So keep that in mind. Like, and this is random, right? Like, where it just says Shiba Inu Robinhood listing said to come as early in February. Who said this? Who said to come by? We don't know that, right? I do kind of believe that if Robinhood is going to list more cryptocurrencies, we'll likely see it sometime, likely in Q1 or Q2, just because of the cryptocurrency wallet that they're working on right now. But again, we have nothing, right? It's been pretty quiet. And the last thing we had was the CFO, and he kind of dodged the question altogether. So it's kind of hard.
Sheep Army, you guys do great. Thanks for always staying in it. I follow you guys heavily. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Mark Hawkins. Appreciate it.
What's a reasonable price in the next year? I think, at least getting to a tenth of a penny is reasonable. Just depending on if everything goes right. We're in a bull market, like I think we will. And yeah, I don't know. Just remember, guys, I just want you guys to remember, you got to be investing in the bear market. That is when you should be investing. I mean, you can make money just trading in a bull market. Trading in a bull market, everyone seems like, just the best trader ever. They're making all this money. But when you invest, when the market is at peak fear, that's the people who really win, and when they buy and hold and invest when we're at peak fear. So I just want to remind you guys of that.
It's very important. I mean, like, Zach and I do trade a little bit here and there, but a lot of our stuff is long-term minded. It's based on a long-term thesis of why we think this cryptocurrency, or why we think this, whatever we're investing in, is going to increase in value over time. That's our thesis on most of these things. And it's important to be aware of how you're going about these types of things. When the bull market, if the bull market does come, I don't know when it will. It probably will eventually. I mean, most, of course, crypto moves in cycles. We know this. But when it does come, I will just say that I'm going to be putting a lot of money into the market on these dips. I'm going to be buying a lot of my favorite projects on a heavy discount. And it will be a discount like you've never seen. If you guys haven't been through a bull or a crypto bear market yet, it's literally crazy. Like, stuff loses almost 80 to 90% of its value. We're talking about like Ethereum could likely go back to the triple digits even. Like
Nope.
it's absolutely insane.
Liar.
You don't think Ethereum will go back to triple digits?
Yeah, that's the biggest lie I've ever heard in my whole entire life.
Why do you think that?
I'd put 50K that it doesn't go back to triple
Really?
digits.
Holy crap. Okay. All right. Okay. Why though? I just want to know. Maybe
But
I'm
at that
wrong.
point, at that point, you'd have to give me a
just think
time
that
frame.
most of the valuations are going to like tank. But also, I don't even know if we're even going to get a bear market anytime soon. It seems that the cryptocurrency markets.
There's way. So in order for Ethereum to go back to triple digits, its market cap would have to go below 100 billion. And I just don't see that happening. How could that ever happen when we are already businesses are already adapting and accepting a lot of these different currencies? There's no way that we could go with Ethereum already in the last 3 months being down however much they are from its highs. There's no way we could also go down to the triple digits. There's just no shot of us going below $100 billion
market cap.
Maybe that
is a worst case scenario per se, but
if the world collapsed, I would agree with you.
Either way, I don't think we're going to see a bear market really anytime soon. I think crypto is still very healthy. I think we're having typical pullbacks. It's growing pains. It's everything but, in my opinion, a bear market. Sheep Meme Master said mass adoption of crypto is on the horizon. Walmart now getting into crypto. Yeah, 100%. Mass adoption is something that I think is really the saving grace for a lot of cryptocurrency projects right now. And even Sheep's being accepted by a ton of different businesses right now, as far as like using it as a payment option and everything, which is something that's really cool. Which, by the way, guys, when I said I was going to put a lot of money into the crypto bear markets, if you guys want to know when I'm putting money, when Zach and I both are putting money into the crypto markets in general, you guys really should join our private Discord. It's linked down in the first link down in the description below and in the chat. We're running a 50% off limited time only discount, guys. This is super limited. Normally it's $20 a month, but if you guys get in at the $10 a month, that will be the rate that you pay until you unsubscribe. You guys get that rate and it never changes. So if you want to get in while it's $10 right now instead of 20, I really recommend first link down in the description below, linked also in the chat as well. And
you get our buy and sell alerts. I issued a good amount today. I probably will tonight as well, just considering where we are at in the market. So yeah, you get our buy and sell alerts. I'm sure Kyle will probably do a little bit more buying tonight as well. So if you guys want to see what we're buying today and tonight, go ahead and join our private Discord. And yeah, I mean, once we get to 100 likes, I'll also invest $10 into Shib. So let's try to get those likes up. And yeah, I do want to go over a few different things we have coming up, because obviously Kyle listed a few catalysts we have coming up. And I thought Gossip Shib did a pretty good thing here. So yeah, guys, I turned $220 into 15K this fall. How is this missing everyone? Ooh, yeah, I mean, that's amazing. That's crazy. Awesome. But yeah, so here we are. So basically soon, Shib Army. Doggie DAO launch. We're basically in the midst of that right now. We have Shiba Swap V2, which we discussed earlier. That's going to be massive with the Doggie DAO launch. Shibarium is coming up, which is our blockchain that's going to be extremely massive. The dog park is going to be basically an ecosystem around us that aren't technically involved with Shiba Inu Coin, but they're helping us out. And we'll kind of have like a... I believe on Shiba Swap, we are going to have like a leveling of how good this thing is, and it'll be added to the dog park. So say it really helps out Shib, it'll have like a score of like 95 or something. That's my understanding of it, however. And then ShibaNet, which is going to be a marketplace for creators and artists and everything, and just play a marketplace, decentralized marketplace for the Shib community. Then we're also going to have play to earn and mobile games. We have multiple games coming out being developed by Playside Studios, a AAA studio from Australia, and then more Shiboshis, more NFTs coming. So
more, baby. We got lots of catalysts.
Lots of stuff coming up.
100%. Why is CoinMarketCap not held liable for continued errors every time we gain momentum? Yeah, if I had a nickel for every time CoinMarketCap killed the momentum on Shib, I'd have 2 nickels. It's happened twice. Okay, it's happened twice now, and it's ridiculous. Like it happens so often, from the fake contract listing to the what was the first one? It was the improper supply, right? So people literally thought that the supply increased, and they thought, oh my god, they're adding tokens. Like Shiba Inu is less valuable now. Like it was so stupid. It was so dumb, and it caused us to lose momentum on really critical points of like a really good rally that we were on. Now, keep in mind, the overall cryptocurrency market did kind of have a little bit to do with those pullbacks as well. So keep that in mind, right? It's not only market cap's fault. Oh, I got to turn the gain up on my mic. Okay. Wait, can you hear me? Am I loud enough? Am I?
I can hear you, but it's like
Test,
different
test.
than what they hear.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I feel you.
I can
All
turn
right.
it up a little bit here. That should
Wait,
be
wait.
fine.
What did I just do? What the hell?
You're
Okay,
fine.
can you hear me now? All right. Well, either way, thank you. I don't know how you say your name. Think about how many coins have gone up in value, and people say, "I wish I would have bought at blank," and when they could have been buying it all along and have some of their wallet with their coins. Yeah, 100%. Everybody likes to look back and say, "Oh, I wish I bought Bitcoin when it was $500 or $300, or I wish I bought Bitcoin at 20,000, and I wish I bought Bitcoin at 30,000." It never ends. You know, people love the FOMO.
I do want to mention that they still have not fixed like the problem, and they have literally admitted, "Hey, these are non-Ethereum."
It literally says it.
It says, "Hey, these are wormhole addresses," and they have not taken the wormhole addresses off. Basically, if you send your Shib to these things, you are going to lose your Shib, and if you send 10,000 Shib there or $10,000 worth of Shib there, you're out $10,000, like literally, and they have not taken it off yet. So it really makes no sense. It makes no sense how they have not taken it off. They're a centralized organization. That's the crazy part. They have the power to do it. They just haven't. So I really don't understand what's going on in CoinMarketCap's mind. They're owned by Binance, and Binance is literally literally the third, coin in terms of market cap at $79 billion. I just don't understand how they have not fixed it.
It's asinine. It's so stupid. I do not get it. And the funniest part of it is like the one band-aid solution for it was just to like basically go, okay, we'll just put a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Like what? All right, cool.
It makes no sort of sense.
I'm glad. And in jargon too, that literally somebody who's new to crypto, who probably doesn't understand it to begin with, wouldn't even understand in the first place. Like, look at this. Like there's so many specific to crypto words that if you were new to crypto in any way, you wouldn't know. Like, you wouldn't know what that means or what that like entails. Like, you're gonna get screwed. It's stupid. It's so dumb.
Appreciate you, Peter, for joining that private Discord.
Yo, Peter, welcome to the Discord, bro.
Let's
Shout
go,
out, Peter.
Too hype.
What's up? Have fun.
But yeah, I mean, also I didn't even go over these either. We also had the AMC starting to accept us, I believe, in March, right? That's correct, March, right?
Yeah. Should be around when Batman drops.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, a lot of people are trying to use that as a catalyst. Trying to
If
get
you go
people
see
hyped.
Batman at AMC theaters, make sure you Shib. You got to do it.
And then Bitstamp listing, Bitflyer listing. We have Robinhood app. I really think that's going to be the first one we get.
Oh, Tyler Godfrey joined too. What's up, Tyler? Welcome to the Discord.
I saw a few people joining. Really appreciate all you guys.
Yeah, everybody's joining the Discord for real. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you guys so much, and we can't wait to get filthy, stinking rich together.
Yes,
hopefully.
Exactly.
But yeah, Batman, that's gonna be a good movie. And I think that if people do use Shiba Inu like they're talking about, I think that could be a cool little catalyst. I don't know if it'll like increase the price like crazy, but it's still something, right? It's better than nothing.
Agreed. But yeah, do you guys have any questions for us? Let us know in the comments section below.
Chat them away.
In the chat, let me know if you got any comments, concerns, questions.
CMC's actions were reckless and can cause a lot of financial damage to unknowing new traders. Yeah, 100%.
And they're not going to be held responsible.
Oh, no way, dude. Yeah, because of course they're the pillar of the community, right? How would we know about valuations? How would we know it? Like, it's stupid. It's so dumb. Live from Paris with love. What's up? Welcome, Mo. How are we doing with burns for Shiba? Dude, the burns are going crazy right now. There's a lot of burns going on. I want to say the Shiba Burns Twitter account. I can't remember. There was just today. There was like 100 million, I think, that were burned. And then Stephen Cooper with Bigger Entertainment has been just on fire recently with doing these burns.
I believe in February he has his next burn party. Or wait, no, it might be now. Actually, I can't remember. But yeah, in the past 24 hours, there have been a total of 134 million Shib burned and 17 transactions. So, yeah, it's
quite a bit.
Good.
Quite a bit. And what's crazy too is like this is all community based. It's not like this is like a built-in mechanism or a partnership with a specific company. This is all just people, right? Community members like you and I doing these burns, which is really cool. Like that, I think that adds a lot of value to the overall community, and it shows just how strong the Shiba Inu army continues to be. Just cool. I love it. What else do we got? I have terrible luck. If I sell my Shib at a loss, it will go up. Should I take one for the army? Should I sell? I mean, we can't tell you to buy or sell, bro, but I mean, you got to make that decision on your own. If you're like, you got to pay for like food or something, and that's like the last dollar you have, then that's what it is, right? But that's up to you, man. We don't. I don't want to tell you to like make a decision and then you make the wrong decision, right? You got to make what's best for you. You got to do it on your terms. How do burns work again exactly? Does it just mean people are essentially sending their tokens to dead wallets? That's exactly how it works. Basically, you have a certain amount of tokens. You say, I don't want these tokens to be in the circulating supply anymore. I don't want people, I want to burn them. So you send them to, is there a specific dead wallet address? I don't know it off the top of my head, obviously, and nor do I know where to find it.
It's She Burned Twitter. It's literally on here. Oh, it used to be on here.
Okay.
No,
this is the website for burn address.
Oh, they changed it.
They built a website around this, where you can see it live.
Burn addresses, so they're right
here. This is one example. You don't have to go here specifically, but they do have several burn addresses.
I wouldn't know where else to go.
Yeah, you would send it there basically, and the money's gone though. So this is
the address that Vitalik Buterin used to burn 6.7 billion in Shib tokens. That's crazy. So this is the same address as Vitalik Buterin's. They basically just track it. It's not theirs. Right. They don't have any. No one has access to any of these wallets, or at least this first one. This first one.
Right.
But yeah, you will lose your money if you do send your Shib there. That's what a burn is. You basically take it out of circulation. So
absolutely,
yeah.
Shib is going to the moon soon. It has no choice not to. 100 emoji and the little. This emoji. I like that. That's good. No FUD zone. And these wallets are dead, right? Like, could you imagine they are not dead and just funding someone else's wallet? I thought about that. Like, I've had like thoughts about that where.
Well, that is literally the one that Vitalik Buterin sent his to. So.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, like in like a crazy world, like what if somebody is like posing as like somebody on the internet, like, oh hey, here's the burn address, just send it here, and it's actually somebody else's wallet or something crazy,
I know I've thought of it as well. I just I trust that first address because it's literally verifiable that.
Oh, James, what's up, James? Hey, from London. Sorry, I'm late to the party. No, you're not late. You're good, man. You're good.
You're
Tyler
okay.
From Detroit.
People should totally only invest what they could afford to lose in any coin, not just Shib. Also, absolutely. Not every coin is going to 10, 100, or 1000x overnight. They are investments. It may take a bit. Exactly. A lot of people forget about that it's not just a money printing machine. You actually have to kind of know what's happening with it.
We got so spoiled in October and November, like as far as the gains that we saw with Shiba Inu and almost everything in the crypto markets. Like you guys, not you guys, sorry, specifically, but there's a lot of people sometimes in our comments where they'll be so upset and so frustrated that Shib's not doing anything or that any crypto is doing anything. And you guys just have to remember the long-term thesis about everything, like this is something that Zach and I are not selling tomorrow. We're not selling, the next day after that, unless of course it does 1,000, 2,000x, whatever it might be. Like we're waiting, right? We're patient. And at the end of the day, the long-term investors in the crypto market and the stock market have consistently, for the most part, again, there's exceptions to the rule always, have pretty often outperformed most of these traders, right? These people who are trading on a short-term basis, trying to make quick gains. Kind of the way it works, right? Yeah,
and this is something you guys have to remember is like a lot of people are chasing these different coins. I just want to bring up a couple different ones. Like Clifford Inu has been mentioned in our Discord, and I said, hey, I don't like it, but you have to know why you're investing. So some people might actually like this coin. So I believe someone in our Discord does like this coin. I can't remember if it was like Pete. I can't remember.
I think you mentioned it, yeah.
But anyways, this is something that I wouldn't invest in just because I don't see any utility coming from it. However, what they do have is they donate to charity. So that is something cool. But when their whole thing is just, hey, we want to get listed on different exchanges, that's not a good roadmap. With Shiba Inu Coin, we have a ton of different things we want to be doing. And that's why you have to have a reason, is my point, to be investing in something. And if it's just you think it's going to go up 100x, that's not a good enough reason. You guys got to be
Right.
knowing why you're investing in things. If you guys want to be successful investors, and that's what we're trying to make here, is successful investors.
Yeah, Havoc said, better be careful with these shady alts, going to get that rug pull. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is that a lot of these other altcoins, I don't know, man. I mean, again, you have to look at the supply, right? How much of the overall circulating supply is held by the creators, or some of the, like, if there's like one wallet that's holding like 60 or 70% of the supply, it's a little sketchy. Something that I'm not going to touch, at least.
So, someone said this is also another point I don't want to like bag on Clifford Inu or anything, but someone does say, but Clifford is highly deflationary, and that may be the case. However, when you invest in Clifford Inu, they immediately take I believe 25 or I don't know. Buy taxes 10% of your money. So right away, you invest $1,000, you are down to $900. And then if you want to sell, say it does go back up to $1,000, you then have a 20% tax on that. So you only get $800. You have to make up for 30%. You have to have Clifford Inu go up 30% just to make back your original investment. And if you look back a month, if you would have invested on December 31st, you would not only be down 67%, you also have those 30% in taxes. So that's the thing I don't like about deflationary tokens, is that you have to give those taxes to provide, I believe they say, liquidity pool. Liquidity is understandable, but 2% to marketing, and then 15% to liquidity, which is a ton, a lot more than is necessary, and 5% to marketing. So I don't want to be bagging on Clifford Inu, but I do want to be bagging on deflationary tokens. A lot of people see that, and then you get more Clifford Inu or whatever token back into your wallet, but you have to be holding for a very long time for that to make sense. And you have to be holding for more than a year for that to make sense, or hope it goes up a ton, basically 30%, in order for you to get your money back. So that's just something you guys need to be aware of with these deflation. That's basically just a new buzzword that a lot of people are getting stuck on. This is something SafeMoon did back in the day.
We don't even know if that 2%, there's some weird, really, like, there's certain things where that, certain amount of money that's being taken out, we don't even know if that's necessarily going to marketing, or if that's going to everywhere that they say they're going, that they say that it's going to, right? Like, we don't know that for sure. So it's hard, it's hard. And that's why I like Shiba Inu so much, is that there's none of that stupid crap in there, right? You buy the token, you can sell the token. There's no weird restrictions on what you can and can't do. This is DeFi. Like, this is decentralized finance. This shouldn't be some new kind of system where we have to abide by all these different rules in order for it to be deflationary. It's just stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah, I just don't like that specific buzzword that a lot of people do like today, because it promises you, hey, you get say you buy $100 and you hold it, and you are a believer in it, and you hold it, you're going to be able to make those taxes back and then some, because you're holding and you're getting coins back into your wallet. But I just don't like it, because what if you want to sell out tomorrow? And a lot of you guys are probably interested in making those 10x gains. But say it doesn't go to 10x, and then you lose on taxes, and then your taxes and your initial investment. That sucks. So just something to be aware of in the crypto market, in that particular buzzword.
Tyler Godfrey asked, what's the best app to buy and sell? Or I'm assuming you mean crypto, but whatever it might be, to buy and sell.
Ooh.
Well, we know just the app.
We do know just the app. You want to take this one away?
Sure. So yeah, one of the best apps to use, and one of the apps that we personally use all the time, is public.com. If you guys want to get signed up with public.com and get a free stock, you guys can use the second link down in the description below. It's also going to be posted in the chat right now. Again, one of the best ways to get a free stock. Plus, you guys can also buy Shiba Inu on their platform as well. It's just an overall great brokerage. You can see our portfolio on there. It's like a social media app. We have one of our portfolios, not all of our portfolios, but it's one of them that you guys can see on there, see what we're buying, what we're selling, and everything. And it's just a great brokerage, and it's a great app that we personally use. So get signed up. Second link down in the description below. Also linked in the chat. You guys get a free stock. It's free money. Go take advantage of it.
Yeah, literally, you deposit $1 and you just get free money. Like, it's you might as well take your chance on it. But yeah, any other news in the crypto market?
I saw somebody. I think I got distracted. DJ Biggs, what's up? Yo, Funk Shop TV, what's up, fellas? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do you have any opinions on Everrise token? I feel like I've heard a lot about that recently, but I haven't done the proper amount of DD on it.
I don't know. Maybe let's just take a look on it. We can like take you kind of how we what's it called?
Yeah.
Look at it. I mean, it is in the green compared to the overall market. Wow, this is a low market cap. Holy crap, 78 million. That is not that much. $3 million in volume today. Let's take a look. So when I go in here, I want to be met with a roadmap somewhere in the first page. It says integrating blockchains and bringing security solutions to DeFi. It's a tech company that offers bridging and security solutions. Overall, it sounds good so far. You can stake it, and Rise is the token, obviously. There's a decentralized app platform. I like that. This seems like it has actually some good utility. Decentralize your own project by securing your smart contract under community voting. So, oh wow, there's a lot of different things you can do on here. This is something that I might actually take a bigger look into.
This sounds really similar to it's called Lossless, I think, or Loss, I think is the ticker symbol. It's another one where it has to do with blockchain security. I think there was a hack recently where I think like millions and millions of dollars got stolen off one of the exchanges, and Lossless was able to revert the transaction through their technology. I don't know the details of it. I got to read more into it, but this is cool. That kind of stuff where it has utility, where it actually is useful within DeFi systems and just the overall blockchain ecosystem, I think is really the future.
Yeah,
there's a lot of really good stuff.
This is something I actually might look into, like past this stream. So yeah, thanks for who brought
Jamal
that up.
Nixon asked, are you watching the Rams game tonight?
I am watching the Rams game tonight. That's why we got to end stream in about 10 minutes or more. Got to go get some food before it. But
oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm scared. Anyways, this is a pretty cool project though, guys. Pretty cool.
Absolutely.
And
we don't more questions or anything. Make sure to chat them. Yeah.
We don't usually say, that some of these projects are cool because obviously we give our real thoughts on it. And that is actually one that I kind of like.
If we do buy it, I want to tell you guys right now, because like we're looking at it right now, we're kind of liking it, we're kind of seeing it. We're probably going to do more research when we're off stream. If we buy it, guys, we're not going to make a video about it. We're not going to do anything public about it. The best way to know if we're going to buy that, if we're going to buy any cryptocurrency, is to join our private Discord. Against the first link down in the description below. We're running a 50% sale right now. It is a great time to get in. Again, normally it's $20 a month. Right now it's 10. Great deal. We do our buy and sell alerts in there, 50% off. Link down in the description below, the first link, and of course linked in the chat as well. Thank you guys for really like being a part of it.
A lot of our Discord members are in here, and we've been hearing good things about it from our Discord members. I think a few people have been commenting in here, so absolutely, I'm glad to hear it. But anyways, let's go over some last minute news, and you guys can get your last minute questions out. But we will be dipping soon at some point.
So make sure to chat them away if you guys got questions, real quick. Fire them off. Let's see it.
Baby Dogecoin is still trending. Interesting. 795 million worth of BNB has been dollars worth has been burned in their 18th quarterly burn today. Wow, they burned 795 million dollars worth. What? That is a ton. I mean, yeah. I mean, so a lot of these different currencies already have burns implemented as well, and they're just one of them. But I mean, that is a ton. That is.
What y'all think about Jake Paul?
What do you think about Jake Paul? So Jake Paul is the master. He's probably the best YouTuber, just in terms of being able to troll people, and gain people's attention. I don't, some of the things he says and does, it's just like, oh my God. But it's kind of just, actually, I won't make that comparison because, but it's just like, he is able to troll and make people think that he's serious when he's not. If you watch like some of the podcasts he's been on, he is just an absolute masterful guy at just making people believe him. And I think it's amazing, if I'm going to be honest. I actually respect him.
Didn't he just lose like millions of dollars on buying a Pokemon card? I saw because Havoc brought it up.
Oh my God. You don't know the difference between Logan Paul and Jake Paul?
Oh, that was Logan Paul, wasn't it? Right?
It was Logan.
No,
Paul.
It was not me, bro. It was Havoc. No, shout out Havoc for even leaving that in the first place.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. What's it called? Logan Paul. He's very similar in his own way, right? He's kind of a masterful troll, and he's done some things, but obviously the marketing, he's still just as successful as he was before, if not even more now. So.
Well, Jake Paul hasn't really
Right.
done too much that's bad. Logan Paul's the one who did the really messed up thing.
Oh
but,
yeah, 100%. The worst thing that Jake Paul ever did was like ride a motorcycle through Beverly Hills, like like in that.
He
kinda,
also
like,
jumped on
riot.
like a news van. Yeah,
I think he lit his swimming pool.
he
on
did.
fire.
But who cares? That's his swimming pool. Is that your swimming pool? No, it's his. So
No, right? Yeah. I mean, hopefully they weren't renting the house. Hopefully they owned it. I don't know. But yeah. Do you think the overall cryptocurrency market is going into the quadrillions in the next 5 years? If so, is there a potential to 100x tokens like Shib?
quadrillions?
We're not even a
No,
trillion.
no,
as
no, no,
far
no,
as
no, 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 no.
value goes yet. I mean, Apple, which is like one of the most valued companies on the stock market right now, how much is that worth? A couple billion? Or is that a trillion? That's a trillion dollar company.
Apple is a $1 trillion company.
that's a $1 trillion
Tesla
company.
was at one point.
Yeah.
Not right now.
And we aren't even
Ooh.
out of the trillions in the stock market yet, let alone the
Well, we are out of the trillions in the stock market, considering how many different stocks there are. It's worth a lot more than the crypto market.
right. But I'm saying like specific companies, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a specific entity is not valued that much yet. But I mean, hey, inflation's going crazy right now. Oh, who knows? We might see something a little bit more here in the future.
Oh yeah, it definitely kind of depends on inflation. We just saw 7% increase year over year. Even though it wasn't inflation wasn't as bad as people thought it would be this year. Obviously, expectations, it was a little bit more than expectations, but people expected the reason why when we kind of missed expectations, people thought inflation after that report we heard was literally going to be like double expectations. And the fact that it was only like 0.1 over what the expectations were, that's why the whole market didn't go crashing down like a lot of people thought it would. But yeah, I mean, inflation is still bad. Don't get me wrong. It's still terrible if I'm going to be honest with you.
100%.
But yeah.
Yeah, $1,200 for one bread loaf in 2022 or 2025. Yeah, accurate.
Imagine.
Real inflation is like 17% and much higher depending on the product. Say like a used car. Yeah, man, my car's freaking valuable right now, dude.
No, it depends on what you.
I could flip my car.
What
right now if I
asset
want
class
to.
you're talking about? Used cars. I know my truck is like more valuable than when I bought it a year and a half ago.
Absolutely.
So.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
I should flip my car. I should buy a sports car or something, and we'll use it in marketing. We'll write it off. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not against it. Anyway,
This is a joke. Yeah. Last questions, guys, before we wrap the stream up. You guys have been great today. Really appreciate all the questions and likes and views and everything you guys have given out. Really, really cool stuff.
Yeah, it's been good.
Here's one. If a holder pulled some from their Shiba Inu for a week or so, could they miss the boat overnight?
If the Robinhood listing happened, yes. If not, no.
Yeah, which the Robinhood listing, who knows?
It
But
could
I don't think-
it could happen. I would expect February, possibly March. I think if it goes out of Q1, I'd be severely surprised if the Robinhood listing went out of Q1.
100%. It's kind of hard. A hard push, unfortunately, there.
Um,
How long do you think till we recover? I mean, watch Bitcoin. That is probably the best advice I could give right now is look at Bitcoin, because whatever Bitcoin is doing, the market will likely follow suit. It's not always the case, but
it just takes the Robinhood listing till we recover pretty much, unless Bitcoin started to be bullish, in which case she would, like Kyle said, would follow. But yeah, get your last questions out. But remember, guys, if you guys want to get a free stock, go ahead and use the first link in the description. All you have to do is deposit $1 on public. That is literally free money. You can get up to $70 worth of free stock with that first link in the description. You can even sell that and invest in this Shib, get yourself some free Shib. And then also, we are going to be heading out now. So if you guys have been interested in getting into the private Discord and you haven't pulled that trigger yet, remember, you're going to have less than a week to get into this $10 tier. It's 50% off for a limited time only, one more week. And then we will be switching to this $20 tier. So if you guys want to lock in that $10 tier, make sure you guys do that with the link in the chat that should be popping up right now. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it for today. Any last words?
hope you guys all have a great day, and thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in today. Hope you guys all had a great stream. I know we did.
And I would say go Rams. Anyways, leave a like and
Rams.
subscribe.